You wake up tired, you drink coffee, you still feel slow. Meanwhile, some people wake up and stay razor sharp for 12 hours straight. No crashes, no brain fog. No, I need a break every 20 minutes. You think they have better genetics? Wrong. You think they just sleep more? Wrong again. They're using a system. A morning system that rewires how their brain operates for the entire day. And I'm about to show you exactly what it is. By the end of this, your mornings won't look the same again. Chapter 1. The dopamine reset. Most people wake up and destroy their brain within 5 minutes. Phone, notifications, scrolling. Your brain gets flooded with cheap dopamine before it even wakes up. And that's the problem. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman explains this clearly. Early dopamine spikes reduce your baseline for the rest of the day. Meaning what? Everything feels harder later. Work feels boring. Focus feels painful. But here's what high performers do. They delay stimulation. No phone. No scrolling, no input. For at least 30 to 60 minutes. Why? Because your brain is calibrating. Think of it like this. Your brain is setting its difficulty level for the day. If you start with TikTok, everything else feels slow. If you start with silence, work feels stimulating. But here's the problem though. Most people can't handle silence. They feel restless, uncomfortable, bored, good. That discomfort is your brain resetting. Elite performers sit in it. Average people escape it. Simple rule. First 60 minutes equals no dopamine spikes. No phone, no YouTube, no nonsense. Just you and your brain rebooting. Now you've removed the noise, but that alone won't make you sharp. You need activation. Chapter 2. The brain activation protocol. Most people wake up slowly. Coffee, sit down, scroll. They ease into the day. That's why they stay slow. Wrong approach. Your brain needs a shock, a controlled one. Stanford research shows that movement increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This literally turns your brain into learning mode. High performers don't wake up. They activate. Cold exposure. Sunlight. Movement. 3 things. Step 1. Sunlight within 10 minutes of waking. Andrew Huberman again. Natural light hits your eyes and sets your circadian rhythm. This increases alertness for the next 12 hours. Not coffee. Light. Step 2. Cold exposure. Even 30 seconds of cold water. Why? It spikes norepinephrine. That's your focus chemical. Not motivation. Focus. Step 3. Movement. Not a full workout. Just enough to raise your heart rate. Jump rope. Push-ups. Fast walk. This tells your brain, we're active now. Not we're lazy and scrolling. But here's the problem though. Most people rely on coffee instead. Coffee without activation is useless. You're stimulating a sleepy brain. That's like flooring the gas on a broken engine. Fix the engine first, then use the fuel. Now your brain is awake. But being awake doesn't mean being sharp. You still need direction. Chapter 3. The cognitive targeting system. Most people start their day reacting. Emails, messages, random tasks. They don't think. They respond. That kills sharpness. Psychologist Roy Baumeister studied decision fatigue. Every decision drains mental energy, so what happens? By noon, your brain is tired. Not from work, from useless decisions. High performers eliminate this. They preload their brain before the day starts. One question. What is the single most important cognitive task today? Not 10 tasks. Not a to-do list. 1. Cal Newport calls this deep work targeting. You pick the hardest thinking task. And you do it first. Why? Because your brain is clean. No noise, no fatigue, no distractions. But here's what most people do. They start with easy tasks. Emails, admin work, small wins. Feels productive? It's not. You're wasting peak brain hours on low-value work. That's like using a Ferrari to deliver pizza. High performers protect their first 2 to 3 hours. No interruptions, no switching, just one task. And here's the key. No multitasking. Because multitasking is a lie. University of California research found it takes 23 minutes to refocus after switching tasks. You switch every 5 minutes. Do the math. You never focus. Elite rule. One brain. One task, one direction. Now you're focused. But here's the final problem. Even if you do all this, you can still crash. Chapter 4. The stability loop. Most people are sharp for about 90 minutes. Then they crash. Why? Because they don't maintain the system. Your brain is not a machine. It's a battery, and it drains. But here's what elite performers do. They cycle energy, ultradian rhythm, 90-minute focus cycles, backed by research from Nathaniel Kleitman. Work 90 minutes, then stop. Not scroll, not TikTok. Reset, walk, breathe, do nothing. Then go again. Most people ignore this. They push through fatigue, and performance drops. Hard. Sharpness isn't about pushing harder. It's about resetting smarter. And one more thing, nutrition. You eat garbage in the morning, your brain becomes garbage. Heavy carbs equals crash. High sugar equals spike, then drop. High performers eat for stability. Protein, healthy fats, low sugar. Fuel your brain, not your cravings. Now let's recap. No dopamine spikes in the first hour. Activate your brain with light, cold, and movement. Target one deep task early. Work in cycles, not burnout loops. Simple, but not easy. Because everything here goes against your habits. That's why most people stay average. They know this. They don't do it. But here's the problem, though. Even if you fix your mornings, if your brain is still distracted all day, you're still losing. That's why I made this next video breaking down how to train laser focus on command. Watch it.